What's up, guys? Welcome to the new series of Pokemon Top 5/Top 10s. So yeah, each week on Wednesdays, since, I guess guest narrations ain't working out so well, I'm gonna be doing a top 10 or a top 5. Gonna try to make them a little bit shorter than my last top 10s or top 5s, but no promises. I like to talk, But this first one's going to be top 5 Pokemon Eeveelutions. Eeveelutions, evolved from Eevee. So, yeah, Khristy told me to do this one, and yeah, so stay tuned after, and I'll let you guys. I'll give you two options, and you guys can pick from those two what next week's top 5 or 10 will be. So that's enough of this. I love Eevee, and I love all its evolutions. Let's go ahead and get on into this. So here we go, starting off the list, number 5 slot is Vaporeon. I love Vaporeon, have ever since first generation. I use that water stone, get a Vaporeon, get a nice strong water type, good surf user and stuff like that. I don't know, just like, I've always liked Vaporeon. It's got a cool design based on like a mermaid or something. It's just really good, competitively. I mean, it has a ton of HP. It has the highest HP out of all the Eevees, has a really good special attack, has a subpar defense, but just with that much HP, it doesn't need it. It doesn't really need amazing just to be a damn good wall. It's got pretty decent special defense as well. I mean, the damn thing just does not die. And that's just the thing that I love about Vaporeon, is just like, it's a great wall that just does not die. It's got a cool design. Water is one of my favorite types, and it's just a cool Pokemon. I mean, it's number 5 on the list. It just beat out Leafeon, but I just decided, you know what, I like Vaporeon just that much more. So yeah. Alright, so next up at number 4 is the Psychic Cat Pink thing, Espeon. So I love Espeon, and I remember the first time I saw one, well, I can't really say first time I saw it, but the first time I saw it in battle was playing against Red, because Red had a fucking Espeon in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Fuck that Lapras shit. Get it out of here. We're talking about old Gold, Silver, and Crystal, where he actually had an awesome team with an Espeon on it, and that thing would rape everything. Like, if you were not prepared for Espeon, you were fucked. So yeah, it's one of the best competitively, and in my opinion, one of the best designed Eeveelutions, and it's just a cool Pokemon. Has an amazing ability in Magic Bounce, and you can, if this thing gets off the chain and has a good team matchup, it can blow through an entire team. Like 130 special attack and 110 base speed is nothing to look down upon. Those are the same offensive stats as fucking Latios, and we all know how powerful that thing is. The only thing that's bad about Espeon is that it doesn't really have the best coverage, but with Psychic Stab, Shadow Ball, and Hidden Power of some kind, you can definitely do a lot of damage. So yeah, just number 4, Espeon. Also, fun little fact, it's also Khristy's favorite Eeveelution, unless Sylveon took it over, but I don't know. Let's go ahead and move on. Alright, so coming in solidly at the number 3 slot, we have Sylveon. So Sylveon, new from the 6th generation, has that new fairy typing. I thought that with the addition to Sylveon, we might get a new kind of Eevee as well along with it, like maybe Dragon or Ghost or Steel or something like that. Hell, even Poison would have been nice, but because that's how they did it with Umbreon and Espeon. Like, they introduced the new Dark typing, so whenever they came out with the Psychic Eevee, because, you know, Dark and Steel were introduced to Nerf Psychic, so they came out with a new Psychic Eevee, and then they came out with the Dark Eevee to stop it. So yeah, it was just really cool. You know, just Sylveon, I kind of expected a Dragon Eevee to come along with it, because, you know, they're nerfing dragons, and then, you know, the fairy typing. I don't know, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's just a really good Pokemon. It's one of the better looking Eeveelutions. It's definitely up there. And it's just, you know, the laces and the color scheme, and it's got really nice shiny as well. Yeah, I found use for it as like a physical wall, you know, like bold, max HP, max defense, because, you know, it got enough special defense. You can just float on that, you know, but also has really good potential as a sweeper. I mean, with some nice Sticky Web or Thunder Wave support, this thing can actually take on a team pretty damn well. I mean, it gets Calm Mind, Side Shock, Shadow Ball, Moonblast, and, you know, that's pretty good coverage right there. But, yeah, and also, if you want to, you can somehow breed on Hidden Power. That's pretty much it. I don't know, I just like this Pokemon. It's a good looking Pokemon, and yeah, so that's about it for Sylveon. Solid number 3 slot, and moving on. Alright, and at the number 2 slot, we have my boy Jolteon. Hell yeah! Jolteon is an awesome Pokemon. I mean, it's the fastest of all the Eeveelutions. It's got great special attack, and this thing got actually pretty decent special defense as well. I mean, it's got more special defense than like Zapdos, which is pretty cool. It also has more special attack and speed than Zapdos. Not more special attack, just more speed. It's just, I love Jolteon. It's such a good Pokemon, and I really need to get me one for X and Y, because it's just so strong. It's fast as hell, and, you know, it's basically Mega Magnetric kind of took its place a little bit, because, you know, it gets Lightning Rod and stuff like that, but it's still a really strong Pokemon, and I love this thing. It's very powerful. And yeah, it's just a good Pokemon. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, this thing, it can just blow through a team if it gets a good team matchup. And, you know, I don't know. It's just like, I love Jolteon. It was my favorite of the first generation. Fuck that Pikachu shit. Fuck Electabuzz. Jolteon all the way. And yeah, it's just a damn good Pokemon, you know. So yeah, it can. Gets good coverage with Thunderbolt and Hidden Power Ice. Gets that Electric Ice coverage. Also gets Shadow Ball, which, thanks to the Steel nerf this gen, is a lot nicer of a move to, you know, for coverage. Gets Signal Beam. I don't know. It's just a really good Pokemon, really strong, and can take on a team pretty easily. So, you know, we got the Life Orb set. You know, it can also run, you know, Agility, Sub, Baton Pass. You know, you can Baton Pass the things. It's just a really awesome Eeveelution. It's just nice and spiky, cool design, and yeah, it's just about it. I don't know what else to say about Jolteon. Just use it and just like it, because this thing will just like shit on everything if you give it the chance. So that's about it. Jolteon number 2, and let's go ahead and go to the recap. So, if you watched anything from my 5th generation days, this should have been absolutely no surprise to you at all, because Umbreon pretty much starred in almost every single 5th generation UU match I had, because it is just that good. collectively, stats and all the stats, is the bulkiest of all the Eeveelutions. 130 special defense, 110 physical defense, 95 HP, all those put together, there is no other Eeveelution bulkier. Yes, Vaporeon might have better HP, yes, Sylveon has really good special defense as well, but not together. Umbreon knows no fucking fear. It will take any hit you want it to, at all, unless, you know, it's like a close combat or something. Hell, this thing can take fucking super effective hits. It can take whatever it wants to. It gets Foul Play, it gets Heal Bell, it gets Wish, it gets Protect. It's annoying as fuck, and I love it. And I cannot wait until somebody figures out how to hack X and Y so then I can get my red Umbreon back. Like, I know there's going to be a way to somehow, like, hack and, you know, edit, like, the little models, and that would just make my day if I could go in there and I can edit the model and I can make my red Umbreon again, because that is just sexy as hell. I love my red Umbreon, and I just love Umbreon in general. This thing, like I said, knows no fucking fear. It will take any hit it wants to, and it will just fire back with a fucking strong-ass Foul Play. Your Mienshao wants to come in on me? Bam! Take 50% from a Foul Play. Heracross? Bam! 40%. Darmanitan Victini? Bam! One-shotted with freaking Stealth Rock's damage. This thing will just destroy anything it wants to. I love Umbreon. It's just a very, very, very strong Pokemon, and it gets nowhere near as much respect as it deserves. Like, no joke. Umbreon, it's solid #1, very solid #1, and it is easily in my top 10 favorite Pokemon of all time. I mean, it is the best looking of all the Eevees, hands down, has the best stats in my opinion, and is just a damn good Pokemon, and I love it. So yeah, that is it. I don't care what you say, Umbreon is the best Eeveelution, hands down, also the best type, and it's just awesome. So that's it. I don't know what else to say. It's the best. I mean, there's a reason that it's #1. And if you don't know, then you haven't felt the wrath of Trolleon yet. So yeah, moving on. Alright, so there we go, my top 5 favorite Eeveelutions. Now, no offense to Leafeon, Glaceon, or Flareon. I mean, honestly, let's see, if I had to rank them, I'd probably say number 6 would be Leafeon, number 7 would be Flareon, and number 8 would be Glaceon. But yeah, I love all of them. I mean, they're really nice, really good Pokemon, but you know, these are my top 5. Of course, this is all opinionated, so I probably should have said that at the beginning of the video, but whatever. Let me know what you think is your favorite Eeveelution, and let's move on to the choices for next week. So the choices for next week, we have top 5 fairy type Pokemon, the brand new type in the building, and top 5 baby Pokemon. So baby Pokemon are all those that are in the thumbnail there. That doesn't include like Dino and Charmander and like Horsey or anything like that. Baby Pokemon, not pre-evolution, not basic evolutions, just babies. So yeah, that's go ahead and leave a comment which one you would like me to do for that, and without further ado, I think we are out of here. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. I love you all, and deuces.